Well, the original Strat I got in '61 was from a place called Macari's Musical Exchange in the Charing Cross Road in London. One of the first Fenders that came in 1961, I'm pretty certain of that, was given to me, and then another one went to Hank Marvin of the Shadows, and then they sort of, as they started to come through in the shipments, because it was like a big deal to bring an import guitar into, with the exchange rates and all the customs prohibitions and stuff like that. It was quite difficult. 1961 I got that, and unfortunately that one was stolen in 1962. By the time all the insurance and business was fixed, I got another one at the end of 1962, which turned out to be in 1961. So they must have had a big pile of 1961 Strats waiting to get this to England, get rid of them. It seemed to be that period of time, about 3 months from it being stolen to me getting another one. That's when I did the Bond film in June of 1962, and I didn't have the only hat I had was the Clifford Essex with a diamond pickup on, and laying into it I got as near a Fender sound as I could. I think I would have liked to have done it on the Strat. Quite good to work with George Martin with his connection with the Beatles, and I've done quite a bit of work with him. And stuff that he'd heard, the films of the Bond films and all that I worked a lot on. He wanted me really on it more than the actual guitar, but I had the Fender Strat and I played it, and he was very happy with the sound, And I played that Fender on hundreds, thousands of recordings. The one that probably more people have heard than not is the Hard Day's Night, where Ringo is walking around at the end of the film. That's me playing the solo at the back of it. So I also did something with McCartney, which was called the Thrillington album, which Paul was around and the guys, and that was good. It was a good time. I favoured the Fender, more than anything. It was more versatile than most guitars I found. It is, obviously technicalities and the wiring and stuff like that has changed, but the basic model is so good. It falls under the hands. It's got a lot of different settings that you can get it, especially with the electronics. The pickups were always good. In fact, on the '61, the pickups were good right to the end. Except people say, "Oh, you got to try this pickup, and you change that, and all that." But you finish up going back to the original ones. I don't know. Leo must have had a shot of lightning from the heavens and designed the ultimate